This is Shel Holtz, and I am at the BlogWorld Expo exhibit hall, and I'm here with David Spinks, who is with BlogDash, which, and I'll pan very closely here, I love this tagline, because bloggers aren't journalists, and this is a tool, David, that helps public relations people and marketers and the like engage in blogger outreach.
That's right. So there are all these tools out there to help PR professionals or PR agencies reach journalists or mainstream media, but there's no real great way to get to find the bloggers that you need to find for your clients or for your products, and there's no easy way to get all that information in one spot. You usually have to spend a lot of time reading up on the blog, finding all the information about where they are online, other social networks they use. So we decided to build this tool and organize all that information for you on one page. This is the demo for BlogDash. It's still not completely ready. We're still building it, but I can show you a little bit about what it does, what it's going to do, and how it works. So on the right side, you'll see the database of bloggers, which is about 30,000 right now and will grow as people use the site more. You have filters on the left side, so you have things like the Google PageRank and the Clout, which you can move, and it will update the database on the right side here automatically with all the bloggers that match those filters. You'll also be able to type in keywords. So say you want to find sports bloggers, you type in sports, click to add the keyword, and it will update the database on the right side here with all the writers who match sports. So now you can see Adam Pianiazek is a great blogger of ours that you can look into. And you can view their partial profiles. You can add them to a list. So if I click add to a list, you decided maybe you want to consider reaching out to this person. You can add them to a list, click add to list, and it's done. So now what you have are lists, which you can create a different list for any campaign or any different clients that you might have. In the list, these are all the bloggers that you've added so far, and you can look at it and see all the information for them there. So Danny Brown, you can see in the partial profile, we give you some basic information. And then when you actually click the full profile, this is where you get all the meat. So we give you a bio of the writers, we show you their location, we show you different context ratings. So he's a marketing blogger, right? So we show you, is he exclusively e-marketing or is he a little bit more print and billboard? Does he have a low budget, high budget approach? And give you all these different context ratings, which we have different ones for every single category. We show you which other social networks he's using. We show you, this is the Scribner rating, which is another site we run. The Google PageRank, their Alexa rank, and their traffic score, which, as you can see, the data isn't completely updated right now, but that will continue to grow as we're actually building the database. Then you'll see a bunch of similar authors that you might want to consider reaching out to that we have in our database. We show you their recent posts and their popular posts, because the most important thing when doing blogger outreach is that you are learning who the blogger is, learning what they write about, and getting the opportunity to engage with them before you actually pitch them. So the idea is we're giving you all this information up front, so you don't have to spend the time looking all over the web to find this information. It's all right here for you. We also give you things like their Twitter stats, all the information from their cloud. So this is the import writers page. So from this page, say we don't have a blogger in the database, but you know of them, and maybe you have a spreadsheet of just URLs and email addresses that you want to find more information about these bloggers. You can upload the file directly to BlogDash. You can choose a file, you'll upload the CSV. It's not fully functional right now, but what we'll do is create a list for you in your lists page that will appear here with all the bloggers from that list and all the information about each one of those bloggers already gathered there for you. So this is the basic concept now. This is what we're working on. We're going to be adding a lot more features, a lot more data that we're going to be pulling in about bloggers. Everything from all their social networks and from the RSS feeds, and even giving you summaries of their blog posts, and pretty much just saving you as much time as possible when you're trying to learn about bloggers and make an educated pitch.
What's the pricing of this going to be?
We're still figuring that out. We'll probably have an early bird kind of rate that you can hop on real quick by the end of this year, but we're still kind of working out the pricing. But for bloggers, it's going to be free. So bloggers can come in and edit their page. They can say, I'm okay with being pitched about certain kinds of products, or I'm okay with receiving money or I don't want to be pitched at all. And they can set all these pitch preferences up front and either opt in or opt out of it. And that's completely free to them and gives businesses opportunity to hear it from the bloggers up front whether or not they'd actually want to be pitched and how they want to be pitched.
That's outstanding. So it's really the public relations agencies and the marketers that are the target for a fee.
Right. They're the ones that are going to pay because they're the ones that want to reach the bloggers, and they're the ones spending all these hours and man-hours trying to find all the bloggers and all the information about them. So we're going to save them a lot of time, a lot of money, and so they're the ones that will pay the fee. Bloggers will be completely free to come and use.
Thank you.